Man, I don't know who need to hear this, but don't let nobody it's on the internet talk down or make you feel bad about having a job, bruh. But you choose a goddamn deal, man. It's one on the pad, baby. We are back with another video. But yo, having a job right now in this economy is a blessing, bruh. Yeah, it's a blessing. Do y'all see the gas prices? Groceries already been high, but them gas prices, crazy. Nothing wrong with having a guaranteed check. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. The 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 content creators and the business owners that's making it seem like it's sweet. I'm on that side, and it's not sweet. You know what I'm saying? It's not beautiful being an entrepreneur, content creator. Sometimes it's tough. You grinding every day, and some days are trash as far as pay. You know what I'm saying? You may hate your job, but at least you got money coming in. As long as you got a plan to get about your situation, you may hate your job, but as long as you got a plan to, elevate and this and that, man, where you at right now is perfectly fine until it's time to change otherwise, or unless things get better in the economy, dog. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know if y'all ever heard this saying. Ain't no 401k for a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no 401k for a business owner. Ain't no 401k for a content creator. Nah. You know what I'm saying? It's times to where I wish I had a job. Because, bruh, that, like my hair leaning up. It be times I wish I had a job because they get overtime. You know what I'm saying? Double pay on holidays. I want a piece of that pie. You know what I'm saying? I want a piece of that. I want to get paid overtime, but ain't no overtime on this side, big dog. Ain't no overtime. You ain't you ain't gotta be a dope boy to have money. You ain't gotta be a business owner to have money. You ain't gotta be a content creator to have money. Honest money is good money too, because at the end of the day, money is green, no matter how you make it. 9 to 5 on the side, whatever case may be. As long as you getting it, you take care of your business, you take care of your household, your family, man. That's all that matters, fool. That's all that matters. So shit, don't let these people trick you or make it seem like 9 to 5 is just a downgrade. No, people had to use a 9 to 5 or get a 9 to 5 to get rid of it, and people be forgetting that they forgot how they came up. Now, in some instances, there may be a time where you have no choice but to start a business. You had no choice but to turn to content. You know what I'm saying? And that was kind of my situation because when I left the military, I thought I was gonna work over here, work over here, work over here, work over here, but I couldn't pass a polygraph, and that's the honest to God truth to why I don't have a career job. You know, I done did everything imaginable. I went as soon as I separated, I got into transportation. You know what I'm saying? I bought a box truck. And then what happened with that box truck, the world shut down. I think I bought it like the first or second week in February. The next week, the world shut down. You know what I'm saying? And then I got out, I sold the box truck and got a Sprinter van. I drove until I got tired of doing that, sold that, and got into two-row. Got tired of that, went into vending machines. Got tired of that, now I do wine. You know what I'm saying? Wine and content. And I'm in school, so I had to make it work. I had to do something because I couldn't get a career job. So shit, if that's your situation, then I understand. But some of y'all are just lazy. That's what it all boiled down to. Or you letting people that you see on the internet, you start to compare yourself to them. And I'm gonna tell you now, I'm a content creator. So I know how I go. Some people just do that to make it seem like they got it going on. They got like a self esteem issue, and they be struggling too. Everybody's having a tough time right now. You know, they just trying. Everybody, I ain't gonna say struggling. Everybody is trying to survive. You know, because everything is just different. Everything is expensive. So hell, just recently, I tried to get on at a career job, Lockheed Martin to be exact, because I got a brother that worked there, and he had some pull, and he said apply, so I did to see if I can get there, but I didn't get it, which is I'm kind of grateful because that drive to work would have been crazy, and I drive a truck and a lack. It's not the best fuel efficient car to be driving an hour away to work and back. So, you know, but yeah, don't let nobody clown you or make it seem like having a job is just not it, because it is, bro. You making money and you getting a guaranteed paycheck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't say that. So shit, don't feel bad for having a job. And if you're in the market of in the market of looking for a job, man, keep searching. I heard that it's tough to get to land a job. You know, so yeah, if you don't like where you're working at, man, just hold on until you able to make moves. And shit, if it's not enough, sometimes you may have to add on to what you got going on. Get you a little gig or something, you know, until you able to leave that alone and get right. But yeah, if I'm gonna be 100. If all this was to crash and burn, I'm going to get a job, nigga. What are we talking about? I'm not finna sit here and struggle because of my pride and I think people gonna judge me by having a job. Man, fuck these people. Shit. Yeah, I'm getting a job. And I come from getting out. I come from work. I come from working. Before the military, I had two jobs at 18 years old. Or 17, I believe. No, 18. Yeah, because I left at 18. Left the military at 18. I worked at McDonald's and I worked at Cowboy Stadium simultaneously. You know what I'm saying? This is back in 2011, 2012, when the money stretched a little bit further than it did now. You know what I'm saying? But I know what it's like to have a job, bro. And I had a couple jobs after the military. They weren't career jobs. It was just something to have some money in the account in my pocket. But yeah, bro, I didn't care about having a job. Shit, that's a part of life. Working is a part of life. Whether that's entrepreneurship or 9 to 5, it's a working is a part of life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm watching the basketball game. They are working. You know, so everywhere that you see, work is happening, whether it's a job or not. So, man, if you in that weird state to where you know you want to do something to get a job or get some money, but you don't want to get a job, but you know you need a job or gotta get a job, man, you better do what you gotta do as a man and a woman. Shit, everybody can't be makeup and wig influencers. Some people gotta work at Ulta or Sephora or this or that. You know what I'm saying? That's just how life is, bruh. So yeah, I just had to get on there and give y'all that little talking to hopefully this video or what I'm saying make you feel better or gave you a little, I ain't gonna say hope, but I would say understanding. You know. Ain't nothing wrong with the 9 to 5, bro. Do what you gotta do to survive. And right now, everybody's trying to survive. All right, and Papa catch y'all in the next one, bro.